Let's try a few one-liners, shall we? You know what's worse than having ants in your pants? Uncles. It's sad that a family can be completely torn apart by something as simple as a pack of wild dogs. The problem with kleptomaniacs is that they keep taking things literally. It takes a lot of balls to golf like I do. Starbucks said they're going to start putting religious quotes on their cups. The very first quote's going to say, "Good God, this is expensive." The New England Journal of Medicine reports that 9 out of 10 doctors all agree that 1 out of 10 doctors is a complete idiot. And last but not least, we have enough youth. Where is the fountain of smart? Well, hello. Why am I wearing these? Well, hello. Welcome to the 7 and 7 Studios. Well, it's just so nice to see you again. Today I wanted to go back across the pond to India. I have already done, since I already did a reaction to Karan Aujla's Hukum, I figured why not go to his rival and do a reaction to Sidhu Moosewala. And since he seems to have a Tupac to Biggie beef rivalry, East Coast, West Coast, South Coast, tip, Pakistan, I don't know. Since he seems to have a diss track rivalry with Sidhu Moosewala, I figured I'd give a check out to some of his music. Now, much like Mr. Aujla, I don't know anything about Moosewala, so I will look up some stuff about him after this is all said and done and insert that portion right now. Sidhu Moosewala. His real name is Subdeep Singh Sidhu. Singh, there it is, that name again. It's like Jones or Smith. Sidhu hails from the village of Musa. I'm assuming that's where the name comes from, and was born into a Sikh family. That explains the turban. My man not only studied engineering in college, but has an electrical engineering degree. What? He lists his influences as Tupac Shakur. That definitely is indicative of that West Coast style that I had just heard. And recently resides in Brampton. Well, that's Canada. So I guess like Chinatown and Koreatown, we have a Musa town? Is there a Punjabi town in Canada? No, seriously, mad respect for getting that degree, son. I mean, ultimately, I may end up liking Karan Aujla's music more than I like yours, but I like you more as a person now, learning about all this stuff. So today I'm going to be checking out his most popular song, at least on YouTube, called Same Beef. Moosewala, Same Beef. Should it be venison? 300 million views this song has. So, you know, gotta be at least catchy. So without further ado, let's give Moosewala's Same Beef a go, shall we? All right, Moose. Let's see what you got.
Sidhu Moosewala, Bohemia, brown boys in the building. Shout out Big Bird. You know what?
Big Bird.
I'm a brown boy. Oh, he didn't shoot who like they. Oh, he say who like. Oh, he has somebody who change kita family. Don't think I ready, but they guess it was jadi, but they rosy.
Is that really $350 wine? Okay, right out the gate, very different look than Karan Aujla. Aujla has a bit more of a dapper style, the fine suits, the fine cars. This guy's got the turban, wearing a t-shirt, and he's in a 7-Eleven buying $350 alcohol. I mean, I would probably like to weekend at Aujla's mansion, but I want to hang out with Moosewala. Let's keep going though, because I can see why they're calling him Moose. This is a large individual, only added to, 3 feet of turban on top of his head. You're spending dollars? I like that guy's voice. Holy mackerel. The change up of that from the distinct style of Moose and this guy, that was pretty drastic. There's definitely a distinct difference between him and Aujla because he just seems, I don't want to say he seems approachable, he seems to be speaking more for the common man in India. Tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong, but he seems, they're sitting outside eating food at a gas station. He's not riding around on the hood of a Range Rover with steeds at his side, with hooded gentlemen guarding him. He's hanging out with his boys, eating food, talking about same beef. And I have a feeling, though, this guy is not the guy you want to cross. Wherein Karan Aujla might have you murdered, I get the feeling Moosewala might be the actual murderer. So let's keep going, see where this goes.
मेरे मन जिन्नी गल खोटी मेरी दुआ वही सारे बैके खान रोटी हुन मेरी जिंदगी च होर सिलसिले बथेरे रैप गेम हुन मेरे
My goodness.
छोटी वो भी दुआ सी जदों मैं छड़े अब शॉट भी कैलिफोर्निया दी गली च गड्डी में डॉट पर हुन भी मुझसे तो लाहौर हुन मौत गिवे लुटे ना कमाया जो जमीन पे हुन इंडस्ट्री रिस्पेक्ट करे नाज में मेरी टीम पे पर करे अजब नहीं आंदा बिनु आप पे यकीन के मैं जदों दी डिनारी
Whoa. This beat is kicking. What I like so far about this, there is obviously a lot of American influence going on here, yet it still has a very distinctly Indian, more specifically Punjabi sound to it. And this is really what I love about the Punjabi style, is that they're sticking to their own cultural references in the music while branching out. They're trying to be a little bit more like Americanized rap music, but still sticking to their own style. And it's good. These English translated lyrics are garbage, by the way. Let's keep going. Well, hello. The language gap just doesn't allow for the translation to be as literal or the way it should be. The way the Indian language is formed is very different from Latin language or even Slavic languages for that matter. So when they do the English translations or the subtitles on this video, it really makes what they're saying look ridiculous from an English standpoint when what they're probably saying in their own language is quite eloquent. We're about halfway through the song at this point, and I'm digging the beat, I'm digging the style of it, I'm digging the singing method that they're using, which they call it rap, but I kind of see it as singing, and kind of hoping for a little more Mocha Beauties to be in there too. Let's keep going. She gonna do it. She step on his shoes. I'm enjoying this. I know there may be some rivalry, and it may be fabricated. I have a feeling that a lot of the rivalries here in the United States are fabricated only for views. You put out a diss track, and not only do your fans watch it, but the fans of the other people watch it to see what was said, and it's back and forth, and you both grow, and it's kind of almost a team effort of dissing. I'm wondering if that's the same way with these two guys, with Muswala and Ajla. I would love to hear like a collab between the two of them. But then again, maybe it's a real rivalry, and we're never going to see a collab between the two. I would like to see it, but let's keep going here. Just a minute. I forgot to say I'm pairing today's video up with a Malbec from Black Box, and it's not good, but we shall rise above this crappy wine and keep going with this. That's a nice Corvette, sir. West Coast, East Coast, Middle East. I like the fact that he brought up the East Coast, West Coast, Middle East. I mean, I like that. Also, I don't know where this video was shot, but this is a beautiful cityscape. The idea that most Americans have is the Slumdog Millionaire, trashy slums, litter, pollution, brown air. This is actually quite just a normal cityscape that you would see in New York, Nashville, Atlanta. You're on the rooftop, and it looks just like it would anywhere else. Resides in Brampton. Well, that's Canada. I guess that explains the skyline. Maybe it's not as clean over there as the cityscape in India as I thought. Well, that explains the dollar bills and the American amount for liquor, but it doesn't explain the gorgeous chocolate cashier. But let's keep going, Muswala. Let's see what you got for us.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਣ ਮੇਰੇ ਗੀਤ ਬੋਲ ਮੇਰੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ AK-47 ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਮੇਰੀ GMC ਦੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਡਿਨਾਲੀ ਤਿੰਨ ਚਾਰ ਯਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਦਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਾਕੀ ਸਦੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਸੜੇ ਮੇ ਤੋਂ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਪਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੱਕ ਦੇ ਰਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਤੋਂ ਬਰਬਾਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ
Got a little bit of a Dr. Dre sound going on there.
ਸਾਡੇ ਮੋੜੇ ਹੋਰ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਹਵਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਖੇਡੇ ਗੇਮ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਰੋ ਬਲੇਡ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋਏ
This is very similar to gangster rap in the 90s, which I love. I'm digging the whole sound of it and everything, and I can't get over that hot Corvette he had. How did you get that over there, sir? How did you get that all the way over there? You had to have a little bit of scratch to get that car all the way over there, because we only make them here. Let's keep going.
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਰੋ ਬਲੇਮ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋਏ ਚੇਂਜ ਮੈਂ ਅਜੇ ਸੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੇਲ ਥੱਲੇ ਉਹੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਰੇਂਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹੀ ਸੇਮ ਯਾਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਉਹੀ ਸੇਮ ਬੀਬ ਨੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੇਲ ਥੱਲੇ ਉਹੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਰੇਂਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹੀ ਸੇਮ ਯਾਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਹੋਰ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੇਲ ਥੱਲੇ ਉਹੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਰੇਂਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹੀ ਸੇਮ ਯਾਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਉਹੀ ਸੇਮ ਬੀਬ ਨੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੇਲ ਥੱਲੇ ਉਹੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਰੇਂਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹੀ ਸੇਮ ਯਾਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਉਹੀ ਸੇਮ ਬੀਬ ਨੇ A whole lot of fakeness going on, huh?
English! Here's another thing that I'm going to throw massive respect to Muswala for over Karen Aujla. In Aujla's video, there was a little bit of auto-tune going on with his voice, whereas this one is actually just voice overlay. There's no auto-tune going on here. That's his voice, and it's either got a delay echo or it's just too exact, put just off center to where it gives that airy sound to it, but it's his voice. There's no auto-tune going on here. Auto-tune's a little bit cheating, Mr. Aujla. I dug the song and I thought it fit with the style of the song that you did with Hook 'em, but this one, it's just a little bit more real to me. And this gets that much more respect from me. I'm not going to say I like this one over that one because I actually love them both. I love Punjabi music. But we're going to finish this one out. We only got about 20 seconds left, and I just noticed that the video is 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Yo, let's keep going.
But a shout out to the real ones. Stay strong.
You stay strong.
It's that Kali Denali.
PVX1 forever. Out Daladani Mana. Sade hoye se bibne.
No, really, that gets 10 golf claps from me. I enjoyed the song. It's something that you can play, you can ride to, you can roll down the street with. I can understand why this video would have had 300 million views, and not just from India, probably. I would love to see what their analytics look like. I'm actually looking forward to looking up more stuff about Muswala to find out a little bit more about him. I hope I don't find out anything detrimental that's going to make me hate him. The difference that I can kind of see between he and Aujla looks like a Bond villain. He looks like the mastermind that James Bond ultimately goes up against, whereas Muswala looks like the killer that you see sitting in the back of this dingy bar where there's a cockfight going on. All in all, though, I thoroughly enjoyed the video. I enjoyed the song. If you've got any more from Muswala you think I'll like, I like the good beats. I like the moving my feet. I like the head bobs. I like the drums. I love having the Indian culture inside the music as well. So if you've got any others you think I might like, if you're new here, make sure you check out some of my other stuff. Do all the thing. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. How you been? What's going on? Wanna go get some coffee? Have you tried shawarma? Want to knock back a couple of cold ones? Maybe some tapas? One question though before I go. Are all the liquor store gas station attendants that hot in India? I have already done a reaction to Karen Aujla, which... I have already done a reaction to Karen Aujla. I already forgot the name of the song. What the